Hey, fellow Liverpool friends, buckle up. We welcome you back to our family, to our community here at Gus YouTube Football Channel, where we bring you the latest and greatest updates on everything Liverpool Football Club. Fellow Liverpool friends, tune in and don't miss a second, as the 2024-2025 season promised much for Liverpool under their new head coach, Arne Slot. Having taken over from the legendary Jurgen Klopp in June 2024, Arne Slot inherited a squad built for glory, meticulously engineered by Jurgen Klopp's near-decade at the helm. Optimism abounded as the team surged ahead in the Premier League, leading Arsenal by an impressive 12-point margin. Yet, as the season progressed, cracks began to emerge in other competitions. Eliminated from the FA Cup by Plymouth, knocked out of the UEFA Champions League in the round of 16 by Paris Saint-Germain, and suffering a bitter defeat in the Carabao Cup final to Newcastle United, Liverpool's recent setbacks demand an analytical spotlight on their early preparations and subsequent energy management, or lack thereof. The preseason approach, a double-edged sword. When Arne Slot took charge, he faced the monumental task of upholding the standards set by Jurgen Klopp while injecting his own philosophy into the team. Arne Slot's hallmark, high-intensity football with an emphasis on early dominance, seemed well-suited to Liverpool's existing DNA. Arne Slot's preseason preparations, executed meticulously, sought to instill sharpness and tactical discipline early on. However, what began as an advantage turned into a hindrance as the season progressed. While Liverpool's early dominance in the Premier League can be credited to Arne Slot's methods, the energy-intensive nature of the approach raised questions about its sustainability. Impact on the FA Cup, a shock defeat. Liverpool's FA Cup exit at the hands of Plymouth in February was a stark wake-up call. A lower league opponent exploited Liverpool's diminished sharpness, particularly in a match that lacked the intensity and fluidity characteristic of Klopp-era Cup performances. Arne Slot's side appeared fatigued and disconnected, leading fans to question whether the early season energy demands had begun to take their toll by this stage. The UEFA Champions League blow, outclassed by PSG. The defeat to Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League round of 16 served as another critical indicator of Liverpool's struggles. Despite a spirited first leg, the second leg exposed their vulnerabilities. PSG's relentless pressing and clinical execution overwhelmed Liverpool, highlighting not only individual mistakes but a broader issue of diminished collective energy and decision-making under pressure. Arne Slot later reflected on this setback, admitting, "Even Liverpool can lose football games, facing strong teams like Paris Saint-Germain. It becomes evident that we need to adapt and find balance." Carabao Cup final, tactical missteps and fatigue. Liverpool's loss to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final only compounded the concerns surrounding their energy management. Despite tactical adjustments, Arne Slot's side failed to counter Newcastle's physicality and aerial dominance. With energy levels visibly diminished, Liverpool struggled to execute Arne Slot's high-intensity pressing system effectively. Arne Slot's own post-match comments reflected a degree of introspection. "The game went the way Newcastle wanted it to go, they are stronger in aerial duels, and we failed to adapt." Why the Premier League is an outlier. Despite their struggles in other competitions, Liverpool has maintained a commanding position in the Premier League. However, this is not without caveats. 1. Lack of traditional title rivals. Liverpool's lead can partly be attributed to the underperformance of traditional title challengers like Manchester City and Manchester United. This lack of consistent competition has allowed Liverpool to sustain their league dominance despite occasional dips in form. 2. Early season momentum. Arne Slot's preseason preparations ensured Liverpool hit the ground running, building an early cushion that has insulated them from the effects of energy depletion in the latter stages of the campaign. 3. Crucial key insight, December decline. The most critical factor in Liverpool's fluctuating performances has been the team's energy levels post-December. While their early form showcased the benefits of Arne Slot's system, the demands placed on players during preseason left little room for long-term physical or mental sustainability. The result has been a gradual decline in intensity and sharpness, particularly evident in high-stakes matches. The bigger picture, learning from Jurgen Klopp's legacy. Arne Slot's tenure, though promising, contrasts sharply with Klopp's meticulously managed long-term approach. Jurgen Klopp, known for balancing intensity with rotation and recovery, built a Liverpool team that could sustain its peak across an entire season. Arne Slot, on the other hand, has faced criticism for prioritizing immediate results without accounting for the cumulative effects of his methods. Looking ahead, lessons for Arne Slot. For Arne Slot and his staff, the challenges of the 2024-2025 season offer several valuable lessons. 1. Balance is key. Sustaining a team's physical and mental energy across competitions requires careful management of training loads and rotations. 2. Adaptability matters. Liverpool's struggles against physical and aerially dominant teams highlight the need for tactical flexibility. 3. Learning from Jurgen Klopp's blueprint. Building on Jurgen Klopp's foundation rather than departing from it entirely could provide Arne Slot with a more sustainable path forward. Conclusion: a season of contrasts. Fellow Liverpool friends, as Liverpool's 2024-2025 campaign has been a story of contrasts, early brilliance tempered by late fatigue. While the team remains well positioned to claim the Premier League title, their shortcomings in cup competitions underscore the importance of sustainable energy management and tactical adaptability. We've really missed you. It is hugely important to subscribe, like, and comment to Gus YouTube football channel for more updates on Liverpool Football Club. You'll never walk alone.